Hey guys, this is Mrs. Scandrel here. We've been working on subtracting mixed numbers, and there's been a little bit of confusion, although you guys are getting it. We're so getting it. But I want to do a quick little video to review and make sure your parents kind of knew what was going on too. Because it's been a while. Everybody hears fractions and goes, fractions, oh my gosh, what do I do? This is what you do with mixed numbers. So here's a typical problem, 5 and 1/4 minus 2 and 3/4. First thing I do is I build a wall. Walls do not work for everything. However, they do work to help us separate the whole number from the fractional part of the number. And I really like that because, I like to see things. I'm a visual person. I'm a visual learner. So here we go. I have my whole number. I have my fractional units. We always start with our fractions. 1/4 minus 3/4. Got a problem. 1/4 is less than 3/4. So I have to borrow from my whole number. Well, that gets a little confusing with fractions. So if you think about your 5, my denominator is 4. So I can make a fraction that's equivalent to something in the fourths. 5 wholes. So if I say 4/4 plus 4/4 plus 4/4 plus 4/4 plus 4/4, doesn't that equal 5? Because each one of these 4/4, 4/4, 4/4, 4/4, and 4/4 is actually one whole. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I actually have 4/4 5 times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow from my whole number. I'm going to take one of these 4/4 and move it over here to my fractional place. So I'm going to add 4/4 to my 1/4. Move that arrow up some. 1/4 plus 4/4 equals 5/4. So that means that over here in the whole numbers, I've borrowed one whole. So I no longer have 5 wholes here. I now have, get rid of that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 now. So if I look at rewriting that, I still have I have 4 wholes, and now I have 5/4. 5 and, back up, 4 and 5/4 is equivalent to 5 and 1/4. So now I can just subtract my 2 and 3/4. And again, I like to go ahead and build my dividing wall just because that helps me keep my numbers straight. Because when I line things up, I tend to get a little crooked. It's like, oh, I don't mean to. 5 minus 2. So I keep my denominator of 4 and I subtract my numerators. 5 minus 3 is 2. 4, now I subtract my whole numbers. 4 minus 2 is 2. So 4 and 5/4 minus 2 and 3/4 is 2 and 2/4, which is the same thing as me saying 5 and 1/4 minus 2 and 3/4 is 2 and 2/4. Which you might recognize that 2/4 is actually equal or equivalent to 1/2 as well, just to complicate things a little bit. Fourth graders are not required to put these in lowest terms or reduce the fractions as we were. That comes later. Right now, this math is correct, 2 and 2/4. But if you recognize that 2/4 is 1/2, go ahead and write it as 2 and 1/2. That's okay. But right now, we're just working on being able to subtract these and get the correct answer. So that is step 1 of how to subtract a mixed number. I'm going to do a second video here in a second to show you a different way to solve the same problem.